Morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on the St170 turbo budget build. In today's video I'm going to airbrush, well paint and airbrush the rocker cover as soon as we've done the inlet, and it's going to look pretty. Our mate Lee blasted this for us. This is sort of bare alley. This black stuff is not dirt, it's kind of like a marbling, we don't know what the hell it is, but that is raw. It has been blasted. So I thought, well, you know what? Might just chuck a bit of etch primer on it, paint it up, and I'll do a bit of airbrushing. I haven't airbrushed anything for ages. I'm quite new to airbrushing. I'm only sort of a beginner, you know. I'm not no pro, but I'm all right with sort of stencils. I come across another YouTube channel. Dread FX custom paint, and it's Pucker, and I spoke to the guy. He's a really nice guy. He's like a portrait artist, and he's like next level airbrushing dude, and he just sort of give me the nudge to get my airbrushes back out and have a play. So he's saying that we need to sort the rocker cover out regardless, so I just thought, you know, it's something that'll look half alright on the van. So I'm going to bust out my airbrushing gear. So what we're going to do first, because it's aluminium, we're going to get some etch primer on it. Then I'll probably, well, I don't know whether I'll high build it or not, to be fair. We'll see what it covers like. We'll prime it, we'll get some paint on it. I'm going to do some airbrushing and show you through the whole sort of process and try and film what I'm doing and show you the end results. So yeah, let me get some stuff sorted, and then I'll come back and give you an update. There we go. So a couple of coats of etch primer and a couple of coats of normal. I used aerosol primer for this one today, Spectral Under it's called. I'm not going for perfection. I could high build this and flat out any imperfections. I'm not fussed. If it was a job for a customer, yeah, I'd go and do the full whammy, but it's mine, I don't care. It's still gonna look alright. You know, I could spend hours going into this casting and making every little imperfection perfect. That's not what I want to do. We just want to pretty it up, make it look cool, and yeah, we're on a budget build. And my time is money, as they say, so I'm not going to waste loads of time. That's good enough for what we want to do. I'm going to get some black base coat on that now. I've just dug out some black that I had. I'm going to use Panther black on this. Found some in a tin. So let me get you set up. We're going to paint this black first before we start doing our airbrush work. What I'm going to do, I've decided I'm going to airbrush some skulls over that just because I can. We're going to go black, and then I'm going to use some Voxel Star Silver in my airbrush, and I'm going to airbrush the skulls in silver, and then I'm going to candy them afterwards, and we're going to go for a candy apple red. So it'll look black and it'll have candy apple red skulls by the time I've finished. So yeah, let's get the black laid down. I'll see you in a mo. There we go, I dug them out. There's my airbrushes, and they're both high water. This Revolution is what I'm going to be using. I think this one's a 0.5. This is more for fogging, and it's got good coverage with this one. I am a total novice with airbrushes. I've had these ages, years I think. This one I use for sort of fogging and what do you call it? Can't remember the word of them. Stencils, that's it. And this one is for detail. This is the HD Precisions. I think it's a 0.2 or something like that. I can't actually remember. But this one's for all the detail work. I've not really used it much because obviously I'm beginning. I'm still a beginner. How this all started. I gave up painting about 10 years ago, sold my company and everything, and then I got back into it all about 2 or 3 years ago, and I thought I just want to, before I gave up, I started learning how to airbrush, and I sold my company, sold everything, and 3 years ago I think it was now, I thought, I want to get back into it and I want to practice airbrushing. So I got a little workshop, got some airbrush kit, and this is how it all stemmed from here. And then I ended up painting again, and I just haven't really had the time to play with my airbrushes. These are all my little airlines. This is adapted so it plugs into my compressor, and then on the other end I've got a little control valve for the air, and they're all got little quick release fittings. So it's just nice and easy to plug in between the airbrushes. But yeah, I've only airbrushed a few things, a couple of crash helmets and stuff like that. I'm no artist by any stretch of the imagination. I've still got a hell of a lot to learn, but I enjoy using them and playing with the stencils and stuff. So we're going to be using the Revolution today, and I dug out some stencils. We're going to be using this one for a bit of texture. You'll see that become apparent when I do it. And we've got a load of little mini skulls, all different sizes there, and some other types of styles of skulls there that we're going to end up using. And yeah, we should be able to make it look quite funky, I reckon. I've mixed up some paint, got 50ml in there of Vauxhall Star Silver 2 or 3, can't remember what it is, quite a cool silver. And then we're going to be putting a candy over the top of it. I got some candy concentrates up here. I used to buy a lot of pigments and pearls powders from Perfect Pigment and Pearls. This is what company these are from. So these are all their candies. I got tangerine, cobalt blue, magenta, copper brown, apple green, Olympic gold, and can't read the label on that one, but that is the red that we're going to be using. Can't remember the blooming name. I think it's just candy apple red. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go turn the heater off, get set up, and we'll start playing. I'm going to put you on time lapse because it's going to take me hours. So see you in a bit. there we have it, guys, all done. Let me turn my torch on and try and show you. Oh, very hard to show candy when you're not in the light. Obviously in the sun it'll look cool. I ended up going for candy apple red, and then I also used a little bit of tangerine colour. Couple of little nibs in it. Some of these imperfections you're seeing are in the casting, they're not actually like dust. I could have went mental, like I said, and done it all, but this is just for us. I'm more than happy with that. I think that's pretty cool. Very hard to show. It's not dry, and the weather's atrocious outside, otherwise I'll take it out in the sunlight and show you how it looks. But I don't know what you're seeing on camera. It's very difficult to make it all show. So it looks really dark, and then when the sun shines on it you get all little skulls popping out all over it. Hence using the torch. Yeah, really enjoyed that today. I'm glad that I got the airbrush out. It's been a long while for me. I think it looks pretty cool. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. I hope David's, he don't even know that I was putting skulls all over that, but yeah, I'm glad I've done it now. I'm blaming that on Rob over at DreadFX Custom Paint. It's his fault, he inspired me to get me airbrushes out. If you guys are sort of into paintwork and airbrushing and stuff like that, I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. He is like next level airbrush dude. He is cool. All portrait work, everything, very varied. He's new to YouTube, he ain't got a lot of subscribers, so if you like that sort of thing, click on the link, go and give him a follow, and watch some of his stuff. It's pucker. I was well impressed with it, and when I saw it, it's just one of them things, you're like, oh man, I better get mine out, I need to practice. So yeah, airbrushes came out today. I'm happy that I done that. I think it's going to look pretty cool with a fire extinguisher. Something a little bit different, and when the sun hits it, it'll all start, you know, popping. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, that's it from me today. A massive thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.